and know that it's normal and okay to feel frustrated or upset or scared. And it's also okay to feel positive stuff too, so don't feel guilty about that, for sure. Really try to settle yourself down onto the mat. And then just observe your body. Find a little stillness here in child's pose and make it comfortable for you. So if you need to put your forehead on a block or on a rolled up towel, if you want to put your elbows on the mat or bring your hands back behind you, whatever feels good here. And start to recognize what's happening with your breath. Begin to deepen it. Make it rhythmic. Long, soft inhales gently through the nose, maybe taking a couple of open mouth exhales. That feels right to you. And deciding whether you want to put everything aside in your little magic box that's right next to your mat. If you want to put everything aside and click the lock, that's okay. And just to exist here and not think. But sometimes that's hard to do. So it's okay if you want to take what's going on with you and let it flow through you during your practice. Take 3 more breaths here. We are just going to move and flow today. There's nothing specific or peak pose, anything planned. We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna move and breathe. Make some beautiful shapes with our body. Awesome. And then just coming up into tabletop pose. And let's go ahead and thread your right hand underneath your left. We're just gonna stay here for a moment. Put the top of your shoulder on the mat, the top of your head, the right side of your head on the mat. Actively press your left hand into the mat and kind of push that hand down and away from you to feel the stretch under the shoulder and breathe. Stick your butt up into the air. Nice. Excellent. And then just push into your left hand and just switch sides. Thread, reach. Find that nice juicy stretch in the left side of your upper back and into your mid back, a little twist in the mid back. Nice strong neck, nice long spine. And try to relax your feet and your fingers. Try to relax your face. Take 1 more inhale. And on your exhale, just come back into table pose. Then take your left leg, send it to the back of the mat, curl your toes under, and then just push your heel back. Stretch your calf. Listen to your breath, notice your breath. And then gently just shift your weight slightly forward. You can lift your left leg up off the mat and bring your right hand forward for bird dog pose. Notice what's active and notice what you can relax. Really reaching with your fingers, sending energy out your fingers and out your heel. Notice where in your abdomen and your back your muscles are active. And let's just take 5 rounds of crunches. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Make your exhales nice and big. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more like that. Exhale. 1 more big exhale. And then reach up. Bend your knee if you can. See if you can grab the top of your foot with your right hand. Push your foot into your hand. Push your left hand into the mat a lot and push yourself away. And then see if you can look over your right shoulder. And then look over your left shoulder. Gently release and place your hand and your knee down. Then send your right leg back. So your toes are curled under and just push your heel back, stretch your calf. And check back in with your breath. Nice, 1 more inhale here. And on your exhale, float your right leg up. Take your left hand forward. And again, just holding for a few breaths here. Notice if your hip pops up or falls down. Notice if your back starts to arch. Pull the low belly in, pull the mid belly in, and the low ribs in. Yeah. Then lengthen through your left fingers and right heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Create some length. Listen to your body. Exhale, curl, pull the belly button to the spine. 3 more times on your own. Last one. Big exhale, really let those abdominals pull in and work. And then inhale, reach out. Grab the top of your foot if you can. If you can't reach your foot, just fake it. If you have your foot, push your foot into your hand. Push your right hand into the mat a lot. Lift the thigh up. And then look over the left shoulder and over the right. Neutralize and then release gently and put your hand and foot down. And then take just a little counter stretch for your wrists. Backs of the hands to the mat. I like to turn my fingers toward my knees and then shift front to back a little bit, whatever feels good here. Awesome. And then go ahead and just walk your hands back. Let's stand on our knees for a second. Curl your toes under. Yeah, and if you need to double up your mat, you guys, you can double up your mat like this or fold your mat if your knees need some support, some padding. And then take your left hand, put it just on your heel, and reach your right hand, kind of sweep it up and create a little bit of an extension as well as a twist. So you're pushing your hips forward, but then leaning up and over. So it's a little bit of a twist, looking up like to the back left corner of the room. Take an inhale, get a little longer, press into that left hand, and then sweep your right hand down, sweep your left hand in front of you. Same thing on the other side. Push your hips forward, but yet lean your shoulders a little bit over to the right, twisting, and at the same time you're leaning to the right, you're kind of opening, so there's a lot going on here. Pushing the hips, pulling your low belly in, supporting that spine. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, switch. Sweep your hand down, left hand to left heel, right hand comes up. And then on your exhale, switch sides. So you're just creating this little movement, this little moving meditation. Hips go back a little, and then they shift forward. Inhale, exhale, shifting side to side, leaning, kind of making it your own. Do that 2 more times each side. Just moving and breathing like no one's watching. And then when you're done and you're nice and even, come into your first down dog. Spread your fingers wide. Lift your hips high. Pedal out your heels. Just take some movements that feel organic, a little juicy, like you're giving yourself a little massage with your movements. Check back in with your breath. Check back in with your spine. Kind of open up the backs of the knees a little bit as you pedal out. So take about 5 more breaths here. Really making sure that your weight is distributed into your hands, into the pads of the fingers, into the knuckles underneath the fingers. Pressing your chest down. Your drishti, your gaze, is between your knees, between your thighs, or at your belly button. Awesome. Walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Take a nice ragdoll here. Take your feet a little bit wider, maybe. You can grab your elbows. You can traction your spine using your hands on the back of your head. Or you can just let those hands hang and let your head hang. Shift your weight forward. Spread your toes wide. Let everything go here. Nice. One more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Go ahead and heel toe your feet so they're a little closer together, or your big toes touching with your heels separated. Take your hands to your shins, take a halfway lift, lengthen, and exhale, bow forward. Nice. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop your back. Extend your spine. Exhale, bow. And then root into the mat, reverse swan dive, soft knees, strong back, reach up. Look up, palms together, and exhale, hands to your heart. So take a moment to close your eyes and either set an intention for yourself or maybe send something outward, whether it's good energy, whether it's wishes or a prayer, something that can help change the karma of the world right now. So whatever works for you. And then let's seal that with a breath. Inhale softly. Open your mouth. Let whatever you wish to go out into the world. Awesome. Drop your hands, palms facing forward, external rotation in your shoulders. Inhale, Tadasana, sweep up and look up. Exhale, flat back as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana, sweep up, stand, look up. Palms together and exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, sweep. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Let's step the left foot back for Anjane. Left knee down, top of the foot to the mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up. So optional here, because we're not very warmed up, if you feel like your low back is a little sticky, you can always put your hands down here, then lean forward and kind of press away. So whatever works here. Reach up, pressing your right foot actively into the mat. Maybe gently pulling your heel toward you to activate your right hamstring. Pull your low belly in, take an inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, curl your toe. Lift your left knee, runner's lunge. Roll the shoulders back and down, hover your fingers off the mat. Actively reaching toward the mat. Your left thigh is active. Your right bottom rib is in contact with your right inner thigh. Awesome. And then inhale, float your hands up forward, but keep leaning forward, so it's just an extended runner's lunge. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, plant your hands, float your right leg up and back behind you, open up and stack your hips here. Breathe, do you here. Lift your knee, you can rotate your ankle, bend and extend. Maybe even come up on your left toes and push your left heel down. One more breath in whatever you're doing. Excellent. Extend your leg, square your hips, three-legged dog, hold here, breathe. Extend the right heel up a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Thigh comes up into the belly. Inhale, lengthen back. Knee to nose. 1 more time. Shift forward, push away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, put your leg down. Inhale here. Exhale, press your heart toward your thighs. Perfect. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees at the bottom of your exhale. Make your way to the top of the mat. Find some length once you get there. Inhale. Take all that length and use it as you fold. Inhale, Tadasana, stand up. Big breath in, palms together. Exhale, side bend over to the left. So I'm going to steeple my hands when I'm doing this. So you take your hands and clasp them and let the forefingers go. But if you don't like that, you can choose something else. Awesome. Inhale, back up through center. Create a little more space, and then exhale, lean over to the right. Breathe. Open up the ribs, lean a little further. Inhale, float up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back for Anjane, right knee on the mat. Pad the mat, you can double up your mat, pad your knee if you need it. You guys know this. Inhale, reach up. Pull your low belly up off of that left inner thigh. Again, if you want to put your hands down for a different experience, if your back feels a little tight, for a little more support. Pressing your left foot actively into the mat, relax your toes. Pull your heels back toward you. Pull your heel back toward you. Inhale, create a little bit more length. On your exhale, put your hands down, curl your toe, lift your knee. Runner's lunge, roll the shoulders back and down. Float your fingers just off the mat. This is a very active pose. So you're from the crown of your head all the way to the heel, you're super active. Belly pulled in, thigh activated. Your left foot is pressed into the mat, but your toes are relaxed. And then float, just keeping your upper body the same, just float your hands up. Nice. Breathe here. Reach, push your right heel back, reach your fingers forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Float your left leg up and back into three-legged dog, and then open up and stack here. Stretch the left side of the body. Push your right heel down. Move your head, whatever feels right. Maybe even come up on the right toes a couple of times. Excellent, extend your leg and square your hips. Turn your left hip down, turn your toes down. Press actively into the mat, lift your left leg a little higher. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, shift forward. See if you can shift your shin a little further from the mat. And inhale, reach up. One more time, knee in. Lengthen back. And put your foot down. Perfect. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Finish your exhale and make your way to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, Tadasana, stand up, reach up, palms together, hands to your heart center. Awesome. Inhale, float up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift. Bring your elbows in, chaturanga. Choose your back bend, up dog, sphinx, cobra. Exhale, float over your toes, sink your heels, downward facing dog, and breathe. Inhale, and exhale. Breath in, and breath out. Lift your heels, get a little springy, look where you want to go, and go to the top of the mat. Perfect, lengthen, and bow. Stand up, float up. Yeah, get nice and tall. Palms together and hands to prayer. Again, inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, ride your breath down. Inhale, lengthen, press your hands actively into your legs. Chaturanga, all in one exhale, high to low. Stop at the height of your elbows. You can always use your knees. Choose your back bend, inhale, exhale, downward dog. Breath in, and breath out. Let's do two more. Lift your heels. Finish your exhale. Step, maybe you start to take a little hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Stand up, breath in, reach up. Get nice and tall, create some space, and then just float it back down, all the way down. Halfway lift, this is your little preparation for chaturanga. Step, maybe you start to hop it back. Shine your heart, pull the shoulders back behind you, look up. Exhale, transition to down dog. Just one breath here. Nice. And then on your next inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Take one more sun A on your own. Feel free to add in some side bends, a double chaturanga, whatever feels right and good to you. And then just breathe in your downward facing dog. Reconnect with your rhythmic breath. Reconnect with your reason for being here today. Remind yourself that there is a lot of good in the world. Awesome. All right, inhale, lift your heels, and then make your way to the top of the mat. Find some length. Exhale, bow. Dip your hips, sweep your hands up for chair pose. Awesome. Sink a little bit deeper. Cactus your arms. And just pull your elbows back, activate your back, and notice if your low ribs immediately start to float out. So kind of pull them in. Really pull the elbows back though, and lift your chin. Nice. Then fly your arms out, open your heart here. Turn your pinkies down and your thumbs up. A little bit of external rotation and open up your heart. Nice, and then reach back, clasp your hands. See if you can, again, get a little bit more openness here in the front of your chest. Lift your chin. It's kind of a feeling of vulnerability, which is a hard feeling to have sometimes. Take an inhale, sink a little bit deeper in your chair pose. And on your exhale, either keep your bind or let it go in your forward fold. So you can, either way works. We're just a couple of breaths here. If you have your bind, maybe alternate your knees. Nice. If you have that bind, put your hands on your low back and then drop them down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So make your way to downward dog. You can skip all or part of the vinyasa. Nice. On your next inhale, float your right leg behind you. Exhale, pull your knee in, step through for high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Nice. So just settle into a high lunge. Just listen to your body, square your hips, relax your toes. Your left leg is soft. So if having it nice and bent feels good, great. If you want to straighten it a little more, great. Just watch your low back. Nice. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, lean forward, kind of like we did in that runner's lunge in the beginning, and come into warrior three. So just square up your hips, pull your low belly in. Nice. Now sweep your hands back so they're more like jet plane wings. Square off your hips again. Float your chest just a little bit more. Relax. Take an inhale. Step it back for high lunge. Float your hands back up. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back for chaturanga. And I won't say it every time, but you guys know you can skip any or all vinyasas. Breath in and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, high lunge. Float your hands up. And again, just observe. Notice your shoulders, your jaw. Notice your abdomen and your back. Notice your glutes. What are they doing? Your legs and your feet and your toes. Fire up your fingers, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Awesome. Lean forward, fire up your right thigh as you lean, and then shift your weight to the left, warrior three. Square your hips, turn your toe down, relax your breath, find that balance between ease and effort. Take your hands, sweep them back, and then find that little bit of up dog in your chest. Lift your right thigh a little higher. Take an inhale, soften your left knee on your exhale, step back for high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Chaturanga, Ekapana. Your choice to downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Lift your heels. Take a big inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, look and then go. It's a metaphor for life. Inhale halfway. Exhale, soften and bow. Dip your hips, chair pose. Utkatasana. Nice. Open arm twist to the right because why not? Reach back with your right hand, but reach forward with your right hip. See if you can look back to your right hand. Nice. Chair pose. Sweep your hands up, center. And then let's go the other way. Louis, you don't like those there, do you? Nice. Left hand back, left hip forward. Look at your left hand. Really firm in your abdomen. Inhale, chair pose. So bring your hands to prayer, sink a little deeper. We're just gonna use these transverse muscles and obliques to, with control, twist. So we're gonna start out inhaling, so lengthen your side body and take that length and twist to the right. So just hook the elbow, press your palms together, actively open up your chest to the right, but keep your shoulder higher than your hips. And then keep your hands together at prayer. Just come through center on your inhale, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Don't use momentum. Think about the muscles you're using. Think about the muscles that are working, and then think about what you can relax. Nice. And then we're just gonna go up through center on your inhale, exhale, twist again, not using momentum. Inhale back through center. You're just gonna tap. Nice. Now we're gonna go directly to the right. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Yeah, let's do that one more time. Exhale, twist. Really think about the muscles you're using. Exhale, twist. Yes. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Take another ragdoll here, you guys. Take your feet wide. Let it go. And then we're gonna do some little swings. So I want you to bend your knees. So what we're gonna do is gonna look like this. It's gonna swing and up on the toes. Bend your knees, swing it. Put your belly on your thighs, come up on the toes. 3 more times. So just let those hands go. Up on the toes, balance. 2 more. Yeah, nice. Just let those arms fly. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Yes, perfect. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Make your way to down dog. Your path, your choice. Awesome. Inhale and exhale. Breathe, connect. Feel your base, your foundation. What grounds you? I've been forgetting a little bit what grounds me. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, high lunge, crescent lunge. Inhale, up. Nice, exhale, lean forward, extended runner's lunge. Warrior 3, float your left leg up, keep your hips square. Float your hands back, airplane or jet plane, and up dog in your chest. Nice, step back, inhale for high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. You're gonna spin all the way around, face the back of your mat. Sink deep here. Breathe, relax your shoulders, open your heart. Fire up your right inner thigh. Just exist here. Nice. Sink another inch, flip your palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga to the back of your mat. Different perspective. Awesome. Breath in and exhale. You got it. Inhale, float your left leg. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, high lunge. Step through. Float up on your inhale. Awesome. Lean forward on your exhale. Warrior three. Carefully, slowly, with control. Relax, breathe. Float your hands back. Open up the chest. Activate your back muscles. Nice. Step back, high lunge. Float your hands up on your inhale. And then open up to warrior two to the top of the mat. So now you're back looking at the top of the mat. But really you're looking at nothing. Your gaze is soft, unfocused, but your stance is strong and your breath is strong. Nice, relax your toes. Get a little stronger, get a little lower on your inhale. Reverse on your exhale, create some length, and take your hands down. Let's go ahead and step back to a high plank and come into a forearm plank. And just hang out. For a while in quarantine, my whole family was trying to do 3 60-second or 6 30-second planks every day. So we would literally drop and plank in the middle of who knows what. But we stopped doing that. And I think we're gonna start again. Breathe here. You got it. You have 10 more seconds. Pull your belly in. Relax your fingers. Press your forearms and your hands and your toes into the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, Sphinx pose. Yeah, stretch those belly muscles. Lengthen your neck. Relax your shoulders. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Soften. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. Drop your chin down, stretch the back of the neck, gently. And then jut your chin out. Stretch. Nice. Go ahead and drop your chest. Clasp your hands behind you. You can take the non-dominant clasp if you like. Lengthen your neck. And then on your inhale, float your feet, your thighs, your chest. Lengthen your neck. See if you can lift your hands up off of your butt. Nice. Then carefully release your hands without releasing your body. Cactus your arms. Activate your back. Nice. Continue to stay lifted if you can. Reach your hands forward. And breathe. Awesome. And then float your hands back like a jet plane. Take an inhale. Exhale. Upward dog. Or you can do cobra or sphinx. Downward facing dog. Excellent. Breath in and breath out. Walk your hands back to your feet. So you're at the back of the mat, you guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, Tadasana, sweeping up. Palms together and exhale, hands to your heart. Excellent. Inhale, float up, look up. So you're going to take another side bend. What I want you to do is internally rotate your shoulder. I have this messed up elbow that Teresa's trying to help me with. From your shoulder girdle, rotate. Now grab your wrist and take your side bend like that. Your palm is up, but you're rotated at the shoulder. Yeah, perfect. And then come back up through center, same thing on the other side. Internal rotation, reach up, keep the rotation. as you side bend. Perfect. And then inhale back through center, do a little baby back bend, cactus your arms. Lift your sternum. Breathe. See if you can create a little more length here. Lift your chest. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, reach back up. Palms together and hands at your heart. Feet out, so your heels are on the mat and your toes are off. Okay, Malasana pose. Grab your block, grab a pillow if you need it. Okay, if your feet are really close together, see if you can take them a little further apart. Push your triceps or your elbows into your inner thighs and lengthen here. So you don't want to look like a turtle. You want to lengthen and broaden and breathe. So I'm going to give you two choices here. You can hang out, well, more than two choices. You can hang out in Malasana. You can put your hands down. You're going to be off your mat. And you can plank, walk forward, step up into Malasana, hang out until you go all the way to the top of your mat. Or, so you can hang out in Malasana. You can do these plank walks, do 3 or 4 of them. Or you can crow your way to the top of the mat. So you're going to set down, look forward, crow pose, hold, set down, and pause. Forward, walk it forward. Crow pose, hold for a breath or 2, put your feet down. Does that make sense? So you can do 3 or 4 crows. You can do plank walks, so you can hold your plank, walk it forward a couple of times, hold, step up into Malasana. So just make your way back to the top of the mat, take your time. When you do if you're doing crow, you're doing Bakasana, when you're at the very top of the mat, look forward, engage your belly a lot, grip the mat, and see if you can float back. Make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders when you're doing this, and see if you can float back to Chaturanga. And make your way to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Shake your head out. Let it go, whatever it is. Inhale, lift your heels. Finish your exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. And then take your feet hip width for Padahastasana. Stretch out your wrists, and if you don't like Padahastasana, just do some sort of wrist stretch. Relax your head. Let your weight hang slightly heavier in the front of your body. Which didn't really sound right. You want your weight to shift forward. That's what I meant. Awesome. One more breath here. Excellent. Release your bind. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, reach up. One more side bend. I don't care which direction you go or what you do. Then come back through center, inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Back bend, hips go forward. Heart lifts, fly out your arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach up into Tadasana. Take a breath in, get a little bit longer, really root down to your foundation. And exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga your way to down dog. Or just, anyway, get there. Perfect. And from your downward dog, float your right leg up. Exhale, knee in, shift forward, round. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, float up to crescent. Lean forward. Strong core, strong glutes. Warrior 3, last time. Excellent. Sweep your hands back, open up through your heart. Yeah, lift your chest, be proud. Step back, sweep your hands up, inhale, high lunge. Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. So we're gonna do half moon. If you need to grab a block, grab your block. I'm gonna grab my block. So you're at warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Reverse on your inhale. And then side angle, reach forward, lengthen. Reach forward for extended side angle. One more time, reverse warrior, float up and back. Side angle, float forward. Straighten your right leg, lift your right hand up, take your left hand down. So I did this in my power yoga class. We're gonna do this here. Take the back of your left hand to your inner leg. So you can push into that leg and open. And then 3 times, we're just gonna rotate our shoulders down. So rotate down, but reach, 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 reach out. Tap down. And then push into the leg, inhale, open up. So using those rotational muscles. Exhale, look down, tap down. Inhale, open, try not to lock out your left leg. Last time, take it down. Open up. Get really big on your inhale. Half moon. Right hand to right hip. Grab your block if you want. And breathe. So again, looking for equanimity in Ardha Chandrasana. Looking for a soft base leg. Looking for lightness in your body. Looking for your crown of your head and your heel to line up. 3 more breaths. If you want to grab the top of your foot for a quick Chapasana here, you can take a little bind and either pull your heel towards your glute for a stretch or push your heel out for a shoulder stretch. Excellent. And then wherever you are, step it back for warrior 2. Straighten both legs, toes go to the long end of the mat. Nope. Yep, the long end, the long side of the mat. Forward fold. Prasarita, Padottanasana, any one you want. You can grab your big toes. You can take your hands back and make right angles. Yeah. There's another kind you want. You can put your hands on your hips or clasp. So this is your wide fold. If you can want to pop up into a quick headstand, you can do that. About 3 more breaths. Perfect. All right, take your, wherever you are, take your hands underneath your face. Take a halfway lift on your inhale. Walk to the back of the mat. Take your right hand down and your left hand up for easy twist. You've got it. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, look down, touch down, step back, make your way to downward facing dog. And breathe. Most importantly, breathe. Nice. From this down dog, float your left leg up and up, nice and smooth, and exhale, shift forward, bring your knee in. Inhale, reach and lengthen back. Exhale, high lunge, step through. Inhale to float up, crescent lunge. Lean forward for an extended runner's lunge. Launch softly, carefully into warrior 3. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Float your hands back. Open up your heart. Be vulnerable. And then gently step it back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of the mat. Big spin all the way around. Sink deep, find your drishti. Open up. Flip your palm, find your reverse. And then extended side angle. Be long on the sides of your body. One more time. Keep a deep bend in your right knee, but look up, reach up for reverse. And then extend, reach all the way over your head. Perfect. Straighten your right leg. If you need to change up your stance, you can do that. Narrow it or widen it for Trikonasana. The back of your right hand goes to the inner right shin or calf. Take an inhale, open up a little, and exhale, gently rotate down, tap your hands together. Then push the right hand in to help open up. And again, exhale, reach, 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 long left hand. And inhale to open. One more time, the crown of your head stays forward and your spine stays long. Inhale, reach up, look up, half moon pose. Grab that block if you have it or want it. And then find your half moon where you can settle in and just be. Where you can smooth out your breath. Where you can relax. Where you can soften and surrender. Yeah, just find that balance where you almost feel like you could stay here forever. If you want to take your Tapasana, feel free, any version. Awesome. One more inhale. If you have that foot, release it. And on your exhale, step it back softly, carefully, gently into Warrior Two. Straighten both legs, toes toward the long side of the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're only here for a breath, you guys. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Crawl your fingers to the top of the mat. Left hand down, right hand up for easy twist. Look up. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, look down, touch down, step back for Chaturanga, or just head straight to down dog. And reset here. Nice. One more inhale. Soften, surrender, exhale. And then inhale, come forward to plank. Put your knees down on the mat and come up on your knees. My favorite back bend is camel pose. I know not everybody shares this opinion. Double up your mat if you need to, or grab a towel. We're gonna do this 3 times. So I'm gonna mandate everybody do it once. I like how I did this finger here. And then if you wanna do 2 different back bends, feel free. So start out curling your toes under. You're going to take your hands to this is your ilium, the crest of your pelvis. You're literally going to, almost like you're pulling your skin down. You're gonna physically pull, press, pull down. And then use your hands to press your hips forward and drop your chin back. So that's all right now, and you don't have to have your toes curled under for this. Hips go forward, hands are pressing in and down to support, let your chin drop. And then carefully, from the pelvis, working upward, unwind. So you can do 2 more of those exactly like that. If you want to prop your toes up so they become more accessible, your heels become more accessible. Reach back, press your hips forward and lift your chin. If you have a super flexible back like Sam does, you won't have to do that. So you can take a second camel, take 5 breaths or so, and then sit down onto your heels. And then you choose your final back bend. You can take a 3rd camel. That's what I'm gonna do. Or you can come back and do bridge or wheel, whatever feels right in your body. So take 5 breaths wherever you are. And then when you're done, I think Sam's the only one in wheel. Or if you're in bridge or wheel, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Otherwise, you guys just sit on your heels for a second. If you were in camel, just sit on your heels. And take a moment to observe your spine and notice how it feels. Notice if it feels a little longer, a little more extension, a little more space. Nice. Good job. All right, so go ahead and have a seat on the mat. I'm just going to do a quick twist here. So you're going to take your right heel to your left glute and cross your left leg over. So I'm not mirroring you guys, so this is my actual left leg. If you can't cross it over, just put it here. And then very gently, inhale, float your right hand up. Create a lot of length, and exhale, you can hug your knee in, or you can cross over. But making sure that this twist is in just your mid and upper back. Okay, you're not twisting into your lumbar spine. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. One more inhale here. And on your exhale, release your gaze and release your twist. And then you can do a little fancy switch. Go to the other side. Try to make sure, if possible, that both sit bones are on the mat. And sometimes that's impossible. Like I said, you can unwind. Inhale, find length, really root down. Exhale, twist. And you can hug in or cross over. You can use your right hand, your back hand, to help you lengthen, and your exhales to help you deepen. Take a soft inhale, and on your exhale, release your gaze and release your twist. Excellent. Unwind, come down onto your back slowly and carefully. Take both knees up, and then you're just gonna drop your left knee out. So this is your half Supta Baddha Konasana, and see if you can grab your foot for half happy baby. Now, if that's too much or too intense, you can grab your knee, you can grab underneath your thigh. And you can also self-assist by gently pressing the left knee down without overdoing it. And you can grab your big toe or the outer edge of your foot, and with your right leg, you can straighten it. So just kind of explore a little in this pose. Soften here, maybe close your eyes. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, gently you can use your left hand to guide your knee up. Take your right ankle to your left knee, supine figure four. Keep your spine long. Keep your face relaxed and your breath soft. Awesome. Take an inhale. One more exhale. Go ahead and switch sides. Let that right knee drop out. So your heel should be right kind of at your midline. Take your left leg into whatever version of happy baby you can do here. Maybe different than the other side. Then again, you can self-assist with the right hand. You can straighten your left leg, whatever feels good here. One more breath in. And on your exhale, supine figure 4, left ankle to right knee. Keep that left foot flexed. Bring your right knee in. Relax your back muscles. Relax your shoulders here. Try not to tense up anywhere. Awesome. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, gently release. Bring your knees into your chest. Make a couple of circles. And then T or cactus your arms, whatever feels good. Drop your knees to the left and just soften here. It doesn't matter to me whether your shoulders on or off, just as long as this feels like a gentle twist. Begin to release the control of your breath and of your muscles, especially in your core. Just release them. And carefully and gently take your knees up and over to the right. Relax your hips, relax your shoulders. Relax your breath. Quiet your mind. And finally, on your next exhale, bring your knees up. Give yourself a squeeze. If there's anything else that you need to do before Shavasana, as always, do that. And take your time making your way to a shape where you can relax. If you have an eye pillow, you can put it over your eyes. Take a slow inhale and a gentle exhale. Start to reawaken your physical body, starting with the periphery of your body, fingers, the toes, moving inward to the wrists and the ankles, arms and legs, moving your head, and bringing some movement into your body. When you're ready, reach over your head and give yourself a big, juicy morning stretch. Bring your knees into your chest, rolling to one side, the side that feels best and dominant to you, and up to seated. I've unmuted you all so we can all hear each other say namaste. So bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment for gratitude. One thing, just the first thing that comes to your mind. What are you grateful for? Ah, me too. Thumbs to the space between your eyebrows with light, love, and peace. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
iPillow, anyone? Pretty fabrics. I can deliver if you're in the city, or you can come get it. I try to give away free shit and nobody wants it. What's up?
I already took one.
Okay, that's true. All right, you guys. Remember the new schedule, and we will see you tomorrow. I hope.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.